play. As we mentioned, we don't want them to have a,
I'm in the shot, so I gotta do something.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's another weekend at the Stone household, and we got some rest last night.
Yes, finally.
We're getting there. Not saying we couldn't use more, but
Yeah, we've been sleep training the kids. This whole last week, we've been having the kids sleep together in the same room. But last night we decided to try something a little different because I think Noah kept waking Abby up, and then we would get woken up. So last night we put them in separate rooms, and they slept till Abby woke up at 5:45. So I'm calling that a win from 7:30 to 5:45. I'm gonna take that.
hey, I want you to tell your friends. Remember how Abby slept in your room last night?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. Or not last night, but earlier in the week. What do you like better? Do you like sleeping by yourself, or do you like when Abby keeps you company?
I like Abby keeps me company.
Abby's so young that when she wakes up, we just felt like Noah wasn't sleeping as soundly as he was normally.
Well, you mentioned a good point, Ben. That I think Abby makes some noises in the middle of the night, just adjusting and stuff. And I think those noises were new to Noah, and so I think she would wake Noah up, and then he would just wake up crying, and then it would cause her to cry, just like a whole chain reaction. So
right, and we do know, we have heard, and we understand that the kids get used to it over time, and we want to really pursue that. But I think as of right now, we're gonna wait to try again when Abby's just a little bit older. So now we have to come up with our plan B, which is we're having them sleep in separate bedrooms. But the problem is the other bedroom is currently my work office.
Yeah.
So when I'm on the phone, taking work calls, doing training, etc., if it's Abby's nap time, she can't sleep in there. So we have to have, our plan now is to have one sleeping arrangement for her in my work office and one sleeping arrangement for her that is in Noah's room that we can switch back and forth as we need. So what are our options, sweetheart?
well,
Mom.
Is your name Sweetheart?
No.
Okay, so let me try that again. So what are our options, sweetheart?
our options are getting Noah not a toddler bed, but a twin size bed, just bumping him up. And because he's currently sleeping in his old crib that we turned into a toddler bed, so we're kind of just shifting everything around.
So if we get him, the idea is if we get him a twin bed,
Yes.
now Abby can use his old crib when she sleeps in his
Yeah.
room.
And she's sleeping in a pack and play right now.
Right, and the other advantage of doing a twin bed is if those nights when Noah has a growing pain or he's really sad,
Yeah.
and then we have to go in there and we sleep with him. Right now we just cram our feet up into the fetal position and try to fit in his crib. But if we get him a full size or a twin size bed, then when we have to sleep in there, it's gonna make our
Yeah, we'll be a little more comfortable.
So it's kind of a Merry Christmas gift to us too. Merry Christmas. Because we thought about DIYing it. We have a random queen size foldable mattress that we have. So we thought about folding it in half and then DIYing a bed frame. But we have, Erica and I have this thing that comes up every time we talk about DIYing stuff. She's very eager beaver. Let's DIY it, let's do it.
Oh, boom, boom, boom.
And
Measurements? What are those?
Exactly. She doesn't feel like she has to have a super game plan, which sometimes is great.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't stress about it. She's just let's just start building this thing. Let's go. And she has fun with it. But then my personality, I am a thinker. I'm probably an overthinker. I'm okay, we have to plan this out. I don't want to build something and then it collapses because I didn't put enough support in it. Or a year down the road, I'm what? This is a piece of junk. Why didn't I just do this the right way? So I have to think it through. I want to find plans on YouTube. I want exact measurements. I want all the right tools. And then and that's great sometimes too, because then you get a well thought through product. But the problem with my personality is I think it through so much that it's I just don't want to do it now.
Or the day is gone.
Or the day is gone because I'm oh no, sweetheart, we can't do that because then I have to make sure I have this tool. I got to measure everything out twice. You know, I got to mark my measurements, and then like, oh, we got to do pocket holes. I don't have the right tool for that. And like by the time I'm like, I just don't want to like, babe, let's just buy something from IKEA, you know. So there's strength and there's strengths to each personality type, and it's funny because sometimes she'll build something, and like we get to the end, she's like, I didn't think this through well enough, did I? You know. So then I'm like, I told you so. But then other times, like when we do it my way, like I overthink it, and then it's just like we give up. But then she's like, I told you so. Like you thought this through too much. So that's still, you know, we're still trying to balance each other out and
balance.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes we just gotta, you know, we gotta work together. So we thought about the DIY route. We're still considering it, but then we're also looking at maybe going to IKEA. We don't know exactly what we're gonna do today.
So come along and join us as we go about our day and figure out what we're gonna do.
All right, let's get this day rolling, guys.
Let's go. Okay, so it was time for Noah's nap, and Ben went to go put Noah down. And what happened, babe?
Okay, so Noah has this thing where he loves to hide from Sherlock. So we got underneath a blanket, and Noah and I were hiding together on Noah's bed. And I was telling Sherlock, come find us, come on. And I got Sherlock to finally jump up on the bed, but instead of putting his nose under the blanket and trying to find who's hiding inside like he normally does, Sherlock just plopped down just like that, like you see on the screen. And once Noah saw that, then it was like he was done hiding. He's like, and he said, "Can I sleep with him?" You know. So he changed his whole mission. And I was like, "All right, we'll do it for the nap." So that's, now you get what you see right there. They're just totally knocked out.
Now you know he's going to be asking for this like every time he goes to sleep now, huh?
Yeah. And I will say that I have
so
taken
funny.
naps sometimes, and having that warm, fuzzy body, for those of you who are pet owners, it can actually help relax you quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
We got our morning nap in. We got our lunch all taken care of.
Yeah.
So here's the status update so far. We have somewhat sort of chickened out on the idea of building our own bed frame.
For now.
At least for now, just looking at, okay, buying the lumber, doing all that. As much as we know many of you out there are dying to see our expert level craftsmanship.
We prefer to stay married.
Yeah, we decided do we feel like going through this right now and doing this whole DIY process. And then the kids were like, one kid was ready to go to sleep and everybody was tired.
Yeah.
Mr. Noah has been bugging us all day. What does Noah want to do? What have you been asking us if we can get?
A Lego drill truck.
For some reason, he had in his mind today a Lego drill truck. I don't know if Lego makes drill trucks. I'm sure they do. I don't know if Walmart has them, but we're going to go see what they have at Walmart because he's been a good boy this week, and I think it's okay to get him a new Lego set.
We got to get some groceries too.
So here we go.
Here we go.
Nice jump.
You doing?
I'm just playing with my boat. Beautiful for you to wear.
These look beautiful for me to wear?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you call them? Earlier he said, hey, look at these man shorts. These will look beautiful for you to wear. Well, I think that'd be debatable. So, here we are. Noah has been saying randomly today that he wants to see if we can find a drill truck.
Do you remember? This was the Lego movie.
Oh yeah, you're right. This song gonna get stuck inside your head. Something really funny and cool. I needed to pick up a USB charger for a friend of mine, and I asked the man of the electronics if he could help me out. And then after I said talking to him, Noah said, "Oh, and one more thing." He said, "Do you guys have any drill trucks?"
He said his heart set on a drill truck.
Yeah, did you ask the man?
Yes,
What
I
did he tell you?
did. It said we used to have Lego drill trucks at our Lego sale area.
He said if we had them, they'd be in a toy area.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to check another time, okay?
Yeah.
But we need to go to Target and see if they have any.
That's what we're gonna do. Daddy needs to go to Target anyway.
Okay,
So.
I'm gonna see if they have some puffs here. We're about ready, so let's go. Abby's almost done.
So we're at Target now. Daddy found some shirts, but what happened with our drill truck?
We didn't find it.
We didn't find one. So what are we gonna do?
Go look on Amazon and see what they have.
That's right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look on Amazon and see what they got. So otherwise, we looked around, but we're just kind of getting sucked into all the Toyland here, like we're doing right now. But everything just looks so cool, but it's like pretty much the same stuff he already has at home. We're trying to get rid of stuff, not accumulate more stuff. So herein lies the challenge, guys.
So, store number 2.
We got some shirts.
Fail.
I found some shirts. No, what it failed at was we still did not find Noah's drill truck.
Yes. Sorry, that's what I meant by fail.
Yeah. So we're going home. And I did see a lot of other toys. Noah was asking, can we buy this? Can we buy that? And it's so tough because your kids ask for stuff. And it's just like, you know, after a while you realize, okay, that's another garbage truck. You've already got 3 garbage trucks. Yes, this one might be slightly different, but it's just going to add to our collection of stuff. And we don't need more stuff. So. Yeah, so we do like modular stuff like Legos. We really like because obviously the creativity, it's like it's not just like a one-trick pony. You buy the set, you build it, but then you can keep using like the individual pieces and you can be creative with them and build something else down the road. So
Noah's always talking about the creations that he makes, and that's something that we really want to invest in.
A Lego drill truck.
Well, yes, but like with your Lego drill truck pieces, you could build other creations too, right?
yeah, so you
That's
can
what we're
enjoy a
talking
drill
about.
truck, but then also you'll use the same pieces and you'll make cool creations afterwards.
Oh, look at those. Oh, it looks like...
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You never know how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
It's beautiful, Bubba. You're singing to little sissy, making her feel happy.
She's hungry right now. We're gonna get her fed.
But your
So
voice, I think your voice is calming her down, buddy.
Yeah, she loves you so much. Alrighty, so I'm on the road. You might notice that the van looks a little bit different. I have taken out all the seats and car seats, and I am on my way to go pick up a bed set for Noah. We finally found some. As we talked about before, there's been a whole fiasco trying to figure out the kids' sleeping situation. As you saw in the videos before, we went to Walmart, we had a pack and play in our cart, then we're like, no, let's just get a twin size bed. Walmart didn't have what we wanted, so anyways, I started looking online, found something on Facebook Marketplace, the original bed that I wanted for Noah long term. It's the Hims bed from IKEA. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's spelled Hemnes. Somebody posted one in excellent condition for like dirt cheap. So we decided to go with that one instead. And that's the one I'm picking up right now. This bed is super cool. It can be a twin size bed, but also it can convert into a queen size bed. It pulls out and it has storage underneath. So long term, this is gonna be the bed for Noah. It's especially cool if we ever have guests over. We can just convert it real easily. Comes with a mattress already. So that's what I'm picking up right now. They're gonna help me load it in the van and we're gonna get it all cleaned. I'm gonna pick up Noah's big boy sheets at Target. I have a drive up order for that. So we're super excited. This is a big change. So I'm gonna pick up the bed and yeah, this is a new chapter in our life. All right, guys, we got it. We got it. I'm super excited. It all fit in the minivan. Woohoo for the minivan. I'm officially a minivan mom. Like, I cannot go back until like my kids are gone out of the house. Can't wait to get this home. Got to go pick up the sheets at Target and then head home, clean this up, get everything cleaned, and then Noah gets to sleep in his big boy bed tonight. Super exciting.
So we got Noah's room all finished. We cleaned it up. We moved everything out.
Finally.
And Erica, as she mentioned, she picked up the new bed. We're so excited about it. And we got the room all situated and fixed up the way we want it. So come along and take a look. So here it is, guys. Here's Noah's new bed setup.
And it turns into a couch.
Turns into a couch.
Turns into a queen size bed.
Well, I guess if you put the pillow on the back like that, it
true.
turns into a couch too.
It works. So this is the Hims day bed
From IKEA.
Yes, and somebody was selling it, and this is what we've been wanting for Noah, just long term. And if we ever have guests, we could just pull it out as a queen. And yeah, his room's on the way. I still have wall art to hang up.
Well, my bed.
What'd you say about it?
I love my bed.
Awesome. I'm glad that you like it, buddy.
It's a couch too.
So then you can see on the other side of the room here, we have Abby's pack and play. As we mentioned, it doesn't work out well for us at this age to have them both spending the night together because they wake each other up too much. But during the day, when we need all the other rooms in the house and we just need to have them sleeping together for a nap time, this works out super, super well. So that's kind of what we came up with that solves our sleeping issue for the time being. That's our solution. That's been working out really well for us. So we get the best of both worlds. At night, they sleep separately, but during the day, they can sleep together. So that's what we came up with. Thanks for joining us along the journey, and maybe this gives you some ideas of what you can do with your kids, but we hope you got some entertainment out of seeing how we solve the problem for now.
And we hope you join us for next time.
Have a great week. God bless.